Hello, dear yogi. Today I want to offer you what I'm thinking of as a sadhana, like a personal spiritual practice that you could theoretically return to every single day. I'm hoping to make it complete with pranayama to initiate, asana, of course. It will be our characteristic, mellow, yet adventurous. And then we will finish with meditation. Okay. In my own sadhana, I look forward to the meditation right now most, and I aim to get 20 minutes in. So I encourage you, if you have time at the end of the practice and want to just slip this into your meditation practice and stay longer, I certainly hope that you will. But let's arrive into a seat, and I invite you to take some elevation. So we'll be here for a little while doing the breath practices. See to it that your seat is comfortable. It's worth taking the time to get a little extra height or to play around with what works. As you arrive, let there be a little movement through your spine. But the movement is designed to bring you into your center. So arrive so that your spine is like a lightning rod. Close the eyes, focusing on the breathing now. Observe as it slows. When possible in the yoga practice, we have a nostril breath. Let us also add this layer of friction. So it's a constriction of the throat, almost like now you are breathing in and out of a straw. As you breathe, allow the lips to be soft. If it's natural enough, engage your Mula Bandha, pulling the sides of the pelvic floor together, in and up. I'm about to cue some rechaka, which is breath holding on the exhalation. When we do this, we're training ourselves to be more nitric oxide tolerant, and there end up being quite a number of healing benefits to this. So let's take a breath in first. A breath out. Try in for 6, out for 8, and then I'll cue a hold. So let's go in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out to 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold and pull the chin in. As you hold, of course, you have the control. At any time you need to breathe in, you do. Breathing in. And out through the nose. Again, into 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out to 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold and tuck the chin. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. One last round. Into 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out to 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold and tuck the chin. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Reestablish in Ujjayi breath. Okay, we're going to move from moon salutes into a more solar practice. So let's start at the back of the mat, right on the knees. Still engaged with Mula Bandha. Take an exhale. Inhale, sit up tall on the knees, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down, empty in cat. Inhale, heart goes forward, lower to the ground. Come on up to cobra, hovering the hands. Exhale, child's pose, empty out. Inhale, up tall on the knees. Exhale, empty at cat. Inhale, lower, or come forward and lower. Make your way to cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Last one, reaching up. Emptying out, cat. Inhale, cow. Do exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower, and move to child's pose. Walk the fingers toward the top of the mat and come right into downward facing dog. Bending a knee at a time. Walk your feet halfway up, lift the head. And keep the hands toward the top as you press the chest down and towards your knees. Head goes heavy. Looking forward, walk yourself to the top. Come on into flat back. Fold over your legs. Root and rise to stand tall. Exhale, Tadasana. Bring the feet to touching. Center in the breath. Get empty. Inhale, reaching up and even back. Exhale, dive to forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, step or leap your way to lower. Could be Chaturanga now. Into Urdhva Mukha or Bhujangasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing. Keep the rhythm in the breath. Keep lengthening out through the shoulders. And then look forward and you'll step or leap to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward hands. Exhale, Tadasana. Back and inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, or the ground. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Steady. Long inhale, long exhale. Prepare. Step or leap to the top, flat back. Fold. Rise. Tadasana. Keep building heat. Surya Namaskar, reaching up. Greeting the sun, fold forward. Flat back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Prepare. Step or leap to the top. Ardha Uttanasana. Full Uttanasana. Stand tall. Tadasana. Last Surya, reaching upward. Exhale, downward. Inhale, flatten. Exhale, step or leap to lower. Inhale, heart opens. Exhale, downward facing. Always a pranayama. On toes, prepare. Step or leap to the top. Flatten out. Fold. Rise. Tadasana. Hands to hips, step your feet apart. Draw the elbows back, lift chest. Let's catch a fold before we continue. Yogi's choice here. You can grab your elbows, but if you're feeling very open, you might wrap your arms around your legs. Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. And then fold with your feet on your hands. Okay, get long in the back. Point the sits bones up as you fold. Shoulders lift away from ears. Come on into flat back again. This time, walk your feet as wide as the mat. Point the toes out. We're going to come down low into Malasana, squat. Anjali Mudra, hands together. Elbows help the knees wide. Let's snuggle over into this right side. Push the left knee away. Stay in the rhythmic breath. And then switch sides. Back at center, we're going to move into a variation of Sun Salute B called Dancing Warrior Sequence. All right, so powerful through the feet. We're going to stand all the way up, make like chair. You'll point the toes forward at least. And then exhale, fold. Looking forward, you get a choice. You're going to step, leap, or a little funny handstand hop before you land at chaturanga or the like. Go for it. Meet you in down dog. Sweep the right leg high. Place this foot between your hands. Climb up to Warrior 1, inhaling. Warrior 2, exhaling. Peaceful Warrior, inhale. Exhale, roll down. Take your flow. Never rushing. Move with breath. Sweep the left leg high. Place this foot between your hands. Rise, Warrior 1, inhaling. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, Peaceful Warrior. Exhale, hands come down. Take the flow, your style. with breath. Connect. Okay, we're going to land this back at Malasana. Prepare. Let the feet land outside the hands. Come on low. And this time, right arm in front of the right shin, left arm reaches up. You can stay here or roll the thumb down and take a bind. How neutral and long can the low back stay? Settle into breathing. Through the middle. And then left arm in front of that shin. Right arm reaches up. This is plenty, or roll the thumb down, take your bind. Keep the low back soft and neutral. And breathe. Back at center. All right, let's keep building on this. We're going to move to a chair kind of shape. Go for it. Dive over legs. Flatten the back. Same thing, we're going to get to chaturanga. You can step, leap, or even do like a Baddha Konasana foot clap on your way. Go for it. Take your time. Meeting at downward dog. Sweep the right leg high. I'm going to add one posture to it, you'll see. Place the foot between your hands. Climb up to warrior one, inhaling. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, tip back, make peace. Exhale, all the way to half moon. And we'll stay to breathe. Take a peek down, roll the hands down, and you can step back or do your thing, but we're going to meet each other at downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg up back, behind. Place this foot between your hands. Ground back, heel, rise, warrior one, inhaling. Exhaling, warrior two. Inhale, make peaceful. Exhale, right into half moon. Pausing to breathe. Look down, roll the hands down, and take your journey to downward facing dog. Likely inserting in a vinyasa. Connect to breathing. On toes, bend the knees. You're going to land at Malasana one last time. Feet outside the hands. Okay. This time wiggle the feet in just a little closer than they were before. So you might even have to lift your heels. That's okay. And we're going to return to a bind or half bind, wrapping that right knee so that we can balance. Find a focal point. I'll be quiet. Take your time. You're standing somehow on that left foot. Go ahead. Take it slowly down. Okay, you can shake it out if you like. Come back in Malasana. Maybe the heels are lifted. Feet a little closer together than before. Left arm out in front. Wrap this knee somehow, some way. As you're balancing on the right foot, find a focal point. I'll be quiet so you can stand and balance. And then slowly take it down. Straighten the legs a little bit so we could just sort of shake them out. Going back to squat for the last time. We're about to build a final standing B sequence, so I'm going to add on to what we've created. Okay, just one posture. Exhale. Inhale, a chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat. Same thing, you can step, leap, or even Baddha Konasana back. Meet at downward facing dog. Sweep the right leg up this time. We'll open the hip. Bend the knee. Good, make movement. Spread the toes. Place the foot between your hands. Ground the back heel, rise to warrior one, inhaling. Exhale out for warrior two. Tip back, find peaceful warrior. Exhale. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Connect. Let's transfer this into triangle. You might dare to go low today. Keep the neck neutral, soft. Maybe you can gaze up. Soft lips. Press the right toe down. Take an inhale. Exhale, look at the ground, roll your hands, make your way through flow. I'm going to give you the option, if you want to, of taking the elbows down and finding your way to Pincha Mayurasana or a headstand. 3 breaths. And then taking the flow. You can always take rest instead. Back at downward dog. Slide the left leg high. Open the hip this time. Bend the knee. Spread the toes. And then place the foot between your hands. Ground back, heel, rise. Inhaling to warrior one. Exhaling, open to warrior two. Inhale, tip back, peaceful. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Steady. Step it back to Trikonasana. You might dare to go low today. Spiral through the chest, reach the right arm up. Stay soft in your neck, and maybe you gaze to the thumb. Keep pressing left big toe down. Find an inhale. And exhale, look down, roll down. Find your vinyasa with the option of sending the elbows down, taking a headstand or a Pinchamayurasana for 3 breaths before you flow. Downward dog. Let's bring the knees down. Send the seat back and the heels to the right. Get a quick little side stretch before we keep adding on. Any angle that feels needed. Come on up and find a twist to your left. And then facing forward, you'll extend that right leg so that you could send the knee on the bottom knee. Wiggle the feet out. We'll sweep the left arm upward, right arm reaches behind you. Walk the fingers toward each other. Or use a prop, open the elbows, then fold forward. Where can you let go? Come all the way up, open arms. And then bring prayer hands to the chest as you bring the knees to the chest. Unwind the feet. I'm going to invite you into a bit of a core work moment now. We're going to do this 5 times. You're basically finding a version of what's called Ardha Navasana, half boat, but it's this one where you're like scooped out like a canoe, kind of hollow body style. So let's start up here. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, lay back. Exhale, come in. Inhale, kick out, lay back. Exhale, come back in and up. 3 more, go for it. Last one. Hug tight. Draw the feet together, knees wide. Take a second to press into your knees, rock a little side to side. Even come up to the thighs, roll the thigh bones outward. If you need height, get on height. Otherwise, fold forward. Come on up, keep these toes, balance on your sits bones, lean back, cover the heels. Maybe you can extend your legs like an open V, and then even pull them closer toward your body. Gaze up high, and we'll stand for 5 breaths. If you want to get more of the foot in your hands, go ahead. Good. Some of you will want to roll through another vinyasa after this. No need, though. I'm going to set the knees down, take the heels to the left, sit all the way down, and get a side body opening. Any angle that you're craving. Come on up. Take a twist to the right. And then face forward, you'll extend that left leg so that you can place the knee on the knee. Wiggle the heels out. Reach the right arm up. Wrap the left arm around. Walk the fingers toward each other. Open up. And then find your depth. Once at your depth, release where you can. Climb all the way up. Take the arms open wide, pull the knees into the chest, unwind the legs. And the same thing as before, you're going to open out into Ardha Navasana, only this time try taking the hands up overhead as you do it for a bit of an extra challenge. Another added challenge is to keep the knees and the heels touching the entire time. Let's see how we do. Take an inhale. Stay tight, take an exhale. Inhale, open the body, lie back. Exhale, come up, knees in. 4 more, go for it. Two more. And then pull the feet together, knees wide. We're not going to stay here though. This time you'll open the legs into wide angle shape. So point the toes up, find your space, come up onto elevation if that's required. And then fold to the depth. All right, let's walk it in. I'll invite you to take your feet. So it's easy enough to bend your knees and do that, but some of you will be challenged to keep your knees straight and then lift your feet into your hands. Maybe you can grab the inner heel, then crawl onto the sits bones. It's okay to fall. Try to lengthen the low back, pull the legs in super close, and gaze up. 5 breaths. Lifting the heart. Yeah, let's slowly float the legs back down. Pull the knees in together. I want to close us up in a shoulder stand. So you might roll right in toward plow right now. All the way back. Get those shoulders underneath you by rocking side to side. Keep the necks neutral and still. And then extend the legs up. Supporting your back, grow as tall as you can. You got 8 breaths. And when it's time, you bend the knees, hug them in close. And slowly roll out. And sit all the way up, because this is a wonderful time for a meditation. Okay, those of you who prefer can, of course, take any last asana that your body is craving. We didn't do many back bends, for instance. But if you wish to join me, I'll offer a cue right from the sutras. So Patanjali says, find something of focus. But here's the caveat. You don't want that thing of focus to be different tomorrow or different next week. Of course, there'll be some trial and error at first. But when you're ready, find a focus or an object of focus you can theoretically stay with for many months because you'll get more from it. This is a practice of concentration and focus. so that the mind has a single point. And eventually, the mind dissolves into pure lucidity. So find that single thing. It could even be just like an experimental thing today. I'm going to use my little ocean rock ring. But it could be a mantra, it could be a concept, and it could even be like an ascended master, like the Buddha or Jesus or someone you admire. So finding that thing, bring all focus onto it intensely. Go ahead. Come back to a natural feeling awareness and breath. You can take a shavasana. As you recline, remember to release the bandhas now. No tension in the pelvic floor. Come on back to breath. Stretch. Climb up. May you hold on to an inner tranquility and lucidity for as many moments, for as many days as you can. In peace. Om.